graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
You know, I've been from one side of this fandom to the other. In all that time, I have seen a lot of things. Above all that, there is one thing I am absolutely certain of. I am the villain of this story.
Long live the fighters!
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone out there doing this morning? Good morning to Purple Valkyrie, Mark the Infinitely Tired, and Chris Persia. The wrenches are here. Good morning, Snortabubus Cuber. Good morning. How are you doing, Snortabubus Cuber? The Geek Inside. Good morning, Geek Inside. Gun Buddy. How are you doing, Gun Buddy? Project Storytime. Josh is here. Good morning, Josh. Eris of Chaos, the Battle Angel, is here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. You all are having a great Wednesday. It's hump day. Yeah. So we are going to have a great show this morning. Good morning, Lord Thoth. Good morning. How are you doing, brother? Trinoculus P, good morning. I hope everyone is doing great. Watto, good morning, Watto, the toy daddy. I'm a toy daddy. Mind chick don't work on me, only money. Good morning, Watto. I speak your language, brother. Peter Gilmore, good morning. Adega Outlaw, good morning, brother. How are you doing? Robert Pearson, good morning. Jinja Ninja, Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Keely Roll Tide, Larry. Good morning, Larry. How are you guys doing? I hope I didn't miss anybody. I'm scrolling down to make sure I didn't miss any. Sit Room, good morning, Sit Room. Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. Psychodorf 9, good morning, brother. Hail. We're firing things up on the grill before we get started this morning. A little breakfast. Yes, a little steak, a little bacon, a little eggs, some donuts, some coffee. Good morning, guys. I hope you all are doing great. Valiant Renegade, good morning, Valiant. Doing our passerby this morning. Good mornings. Doing our good mornings, hanging out, chilling out. We had a fun show last night on the round table. The male gaze kind of took over. The male gaze. We went over the girlfriends of Peter Parker. That's always a hot show. Yes, of course, because you got Gwen Stacy, you've got Mary Jane Watson, you've got Felicia Harding, you've got all those beautiful women. And of course, we go over the cosplayers too. So yeah, that's fun because they get into some wacky shit. No spotted dick this morning. No, I don't know where Peter is. They're all gone. They're all gone. I kicked them all out. long time ago. I have no idea where they. Yeah, yes, but Valkyrie. There's my spotted dick. Oh my God, Peter, how did you get here? I was here the whole time. You just didn't see me, Loki. Well, okay, that's really creepy, dude. That is really creepy. Well, I own a multi-billion-dollar business, Loki. No, you don't, dude. No, you don't. That's not true. It's not true. You haven't invented any of that yet. You haven't invented. No, but I have. I remember. And if I remember, it is so. No, it's not. Absolutely, positively not. Absolutely, positively not the way it is. Ah, yes, but Loki, you aren't one of us. We, the proud British. Okay, dude. All right, listen. I get it. Okay, I get it. I understand where you want to be. I understand what time you want to be in, but you're not there. That's not the way it works. But Loki, I've been here from the very beginning. Yes, you've been here before the beginning. I get it. British colonized America. Okay. All right. Any more? Anything? No? All right. Moving forward. God, what a group. But you forgot about me, Bruce, the chopper, mate. Oh my God. See what you started? Do you see what you started? Yeah, hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. It's me, Bruce, the chopper. I talk so like this that I give myself a headache, and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, well then don't talk like that. But I have to. No, you don't. No, you don't. Good Lord. Good Lord. We are currently waiting on Mandy Summers. She will be here very soon, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, the people from across the pond couldn't give up the opportunity to come by and say hi. Yeah, because I'm Bruce the Chopper. You remember me, the orc that's out of work because Hollywood thinks orcs are ists and obes. Yes, we remember. We remember, Bruce. Thank you so much for stopping by because you are out of work, because Hollywood thinks that orcs are ists and obes and Yahtzees. Yeah! Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we've got Peter here, of course. Guys, go do something. Go do something. Did anybody ever find out why Heart of the Jedi was removed from stores? It was climbing up to like 36th. It was going to be ranked 36 on the top books. I mean, it was climbing. Yeah, they still haven't made a statement. Unclear as to why it's removed. Most likely, Disney Lucasfilm has claimed copyright on the book at Amazon. Naturally, that is the excuse they will use. Of course it is. Of course it is. And we've got a $5 super chat from Brandon Wolf. Morning, Loki and all. Cheers to all the real women of the fandom, especially the redheads. May we all live long and prosper. Hashtag Loki rocks. Thank you so very much, Brandon Wolf, for that $5 super chat and the hashtag, because usually, I'm stuck with hashtag blame Loki. Usually people are blaming me. It's my fault. I'm the reason why something didn't go right. Something along those lines. Thank you so very much, brother, for that $5 super chat. Skol!
Spartans! What is your profession?
And hail, Mexican Iron Man. Thank you so much for popping in, Mexican Iron Man. How are you doing, brother? Hope that trip is going well. I know you're right in the middle of tax season. Thank you so very much. Hail from Interstate 10, somewhere between Austin and Houston. Next rest stop, Baton Rouge, then New Orleans for overnight. South Carolina, here I come. Mexican Iron Man is on the road. He is on the road. Eastbound and down. Yes, he is eastbound. getting away from the West. Why? Because, yeah. Absolutely. Peter Gilmore, Spotted Dick rocks. I'm glad you think so. Our Peter thinks so too. Our Peter Whalen, he thinks so too. Yes, okay. Okay, we get it. You want Spotted Dick. Papa Valkyrie, where's my Spotted Dick? Yes. No notification this morning. Dang, YouTube. What you do with Wednesday's show is total leadership. Mucho respects for leading the way. Oh, dude, it's my pleasure. I love getting to do Women of the Fandom. It's been a great series so far. Hopefully, it will continue to be a great series. Thank you, Mexican Iron Man, for your support in that $9.99 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla, and we're gonna burn it down just for Mexican Iron Man. Skol! The fires burn bright in Valhalla. Thank you so very much, Mexican Iron Man. And thank you, Brandon Wolf, for your $5 super chat earlier. What do we do in life? Echoes in eternity. Yes. I get it. Okay. You two. Beat it. Go. Mandy's coming on. Mandy. Yes, Mandy. Summers. The comic book creator. Go. Shoot. Don't be here when she gets here. I don't want you guys messing with me. But yeah, why of course Disney was going to take it down. What they won't tell you is they removed the book because it is outranking all of their other books, in particular all the High Republic media. As he shows in his video, no High Republic book was in the top 100 on Amazon science fiction and fantasy bestsellers list. The expanded universe does note that The Light of the Jedi climbed above The Heart of the Jedi between May 4th and May 7th when it was on sale for 90%. Damn, I didn't know that. I would have bought it. If you're unfamiliar with Heart of the Jedi, Star Wars timeline details that the book was originally commissioned and approved by Lucas to be released in 1993. However, it never made it to print, at least until recently when it was available for purchase on Amazon. Not only was it recently available for purchase on Amazon, but Star Wars Timeline has published an edited version of the book that puts it into the existing expanded universe, taking place short time after Truce of Bakura and the end of issue 107 of the Marvel series, but before the X-Wing comic books. We have a $10 super chat from Eric O'Sullivan. Good morning. I'm enjoying a fresh pot of Louise coffee and some peanut butter and bacon sandwiches. Damn, brother, that sounds good. School traffic backed up to the Rainbow Bridge, Valhalla. Bring something to read. Thank you so very much, Eric O'Sullivan, for that $10 super chat. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. Thank you, brother. Skol!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. This edited version of the book also includes a behind-the-scenes look from Flint about how the book came about. In that behind-the-scenes look, Flint details that he was told Lucas personally selected him to do a Star Wars book and that the book would be the first in a series taking place following the destruction of the second Death Star. Flint explains, I would be writing book one of the proposed series, taking place immediately after the second Death Star is destroyed. He adds, I was given pretty much free reign on developing the plot, other than it should be taking place immediately after the second Death Star is destroyed. I front figured it would be most logical to deal with a defeated but non-destroyed empire, its military desperately trying to regroup and retaliate against the Alliance, while other elements sought to make peace. Along with this was my assumption that I had to deal with what Luke Skywalker had become and where he was going to be a Jedi, he concluded. I think Disney's just some spiteful dicks. Must abuse you with a $2 Canadian super chat, $1 from each of my pecs. Oh yeah, brother. Thank you so very much for that $2 super chat, Bad Steven Seagal. Skull! And there she is.
Hey!
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Welcome to
Yeah.
the Mornings of Mischief.
Hey, everybody. Like, what? It's early in the morning.
It's hard to get that much energy in the morning. You're like, oh, how does
I've got help. I'm working.
Yes.
I'm working on it. So by the time we're done, I'll be good. So
yeah, bouncing off the walls. Bing, 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 bing. That's what I have in the morning, like a pinball.
Exactly. So hey.
How are you? You look great. You look great for like 8 a.m.
This is a fast. This was a really quick this morning. So this is it is what it is. It's like 8 o'clock. So yeah. Hey, you guys in the chat, Peter, Larry, Psycho Jordan. Hey, everybody, what are y'all doing up so early? My goodness, I love you guys.
Well, they get up and wake up with the morning show in the morning.
That's what it is. I didn't know that I've been missing this, and now that I know, I'm going to be watching like every morning. So,
thank you. It's to me, it's like I've had a couple of creative. How the hell you get up at 7 and get ready for a show, and then do a show at 8 in the morning? How do you do that? You're not a YouTuber. You can't do that. Well, I can. It's fun. It gets your day off going. It gets your day started, and
it does. You get that adrenaline first thing in the morning, and then you can just carry it through for the rest of the day.
Yeah. It gets you going, get your day started in the right way, especially when we burn some shit down. I love burning stuff down. So,
that's the best.
Oh yeah, that's the best. Unless you're talking good media. And I've seen some of your stuff, and I want to say, Pirate Queen, holy shit! I'm the Wart the Wizard wasn't my bag,
of course. Yes.
Pirate Queen, oh shit!
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
And I was talking to Mexican Iron Man last night. He's like, "Oh, I got the deluxe triple X version." I'm like, Mike.
Yay! And they are getting ready. We've already ordered them. So, we're waiting on them to print now. And as soon as they ship them to me, fulfillment starts. So I'm really excited. So we should be in fulfillment in about, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like just as soon as they send me the books. So yay! I'm super excited too. I've seen the goods, the C cover, the adult cover. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
What got you wanting to do this? I mean, I'm talking not just Pirate Queen, but all of what got you like really wanting to do this?
The state of comic books, really. The fact that I could no longer find a single comic book that I was into. And if I did, I went and bought one, and you look through it and it's so woke, and it's not comic books anymore. It's like preaching to me instead of entertaining me. And I happened to find out about Comicsgate and find out about the indie scene. And I really wanted to be a part of it. I was like, yeah, let's fix comics, And so I jumped in head first into making them. So yeah, I hated every comic I bought was crap. Even if it was an IP that I used to enjoy, the new ones were just really, really suck. So yeah.
Yeah, we do a round table on Tuesday. We do a comic book round table every Tuesday. Mm-hmm. Me, Aris of Chaos, Clobbering Times, Fat Steven Seagal, and 24/7 Fusion, and that's all that's there. That's all that's there. Unless you're going in the Indiegogo route. That's what
exactly. Yeah. That's it. And even if there is one, because I'm a girl, so I don't always follow. I read weird comics that guys typically don't. So like when I bought the Rainbow Bright comic, it's Rainbow Bright, right? It is what it is. But even that was woke. and I'm reading through it and I'm like, this is garbage. She didn't even become Rainbow Bright. Like I was in 6 issues and she didn't even become Rainbow Bright. Not once. So, like, I think there was one panel where she looked like Rainbow Bright. And other than that, she was just this sad little whiny girl running around being well, a bitch, for lack of better words.
That's just
So, yeah.
It boggles the imagination that this is where we're at. This is where we're at. It's about teaching you. Now it's teaching you. We have to teach you. This is how you need to be,
Yes.
instead of just
Yes.
giving you a story.
Exactly. They not only teach you, they also talk down to you very much. And like in teaching you, they're teaching you that this is all your fault. This is, this is you. This is your fault. This is, and it reminds me of like The Handmaid's Tale, where they're all sitting there pointing, your fault, your fault. And that's almost what I feel like when I read comics now, unless it comes from India. I feel like they're circling me and pointing, telling me it's my fault the world is the way it is. And that I don't enjoy being reading that.
No.
So yeah.
No, I know just how you feel. I felt like that chick in Game of Thrones with the bell. It's shame, ding, ding,
Yes,
ding, ding,
yes.
shame.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's how it makes you feel. And you're just reading something for escapism. I live in the real world. I don't need to be reminded constantly how dicked up it is. I want something that I can, go into and not have to think about the real world. And they don't seem to get that. It's more important to preach and, get up on their soapboxes than it is to just make good content and a good book. And that's really sad. But with indie, I 100% believe indie is the future. I believe that this is how it's going to get done. So I'm just stoked that I got to be a part of it. I think this is just the coolest thing ever. I'm making comic books.
Yeah.
What? I make comic books now. So that is really cool. Because, 4 years ago, if you would have said, hey, Mandy, do you know how to make a comic book? I would have been like, huh? No, what? So, but now, I learned how to do it. All the people in Comic Skate are so welcoming, are so open. And yeah, I found out the best place to print. I found out, how to do my print files. And yeah, so now I can just do it all. And it's amazing.
And you've met this entire group of people that you had no idea about. Right.
I had no idea that there were people that felt like me, because if you are not connected online, if you like I was, where I of course had the internet, but I never got on social media. So you kind of feel like when you're watching TV and you're reading, you're like, wow, this is really where the world is at. And then when you find you go online and you go on Twitter and you go on Facebook and places like that, then you realize there's a whole group of people that feel the exact same way you do about it. They're just not the ones in power, making the shows on TV that are shoving this crap in your face. So yeah, it was amazing to find people that just the fact that there's people that'll play D&D with me and play Magic the Gathering. I think I said on another stream, it's rare when you're at the playground talking to other moms, you can be like, yo, I got this new Magic the Gathering. Yeah. And they just look at you like, the hell is she going on about? She's crazy. So it's awesome to finally be around people that are into the same stuff I'm into. It's awesome.
Yeah, I when I was, I was maybe 15 or 16, I got my first magic deck. And I've still got that somewhere. Someone told me, oh my, that's an original magic deck. That's worth, and I'm like, I have no idea.
My gosh.
It's just in my closet somewhere.
That could be worth so much. You should dig that out, because if it's I don't know how old you are, but if it's, okay, oh my gosh, you could have some of the Power 9 in there, and those are worth millions.
Really?
Yes. Seriously. So you really should pull those out. Pull those out and see what you got, because you could have a small fortune stuck up in your closet right now.
Well, see, I'm like you. I'd never have anybody to play with. It never, it never happened. So it's just like they've sat in there for 20 years. They've sat in a box for 20 years because I never had anybody to play with.
And that's so sad too, right?
Right.
That's so sad. But
And
now you can probably find people to play with you now. Like I've dug up, like I got tons of people that'll play with me now. So now I get to play. So it's fun. I get to kick their ass with my white deck. It's awesome.
so you got into this, and of course you've gotten support. People want good comics. That's all we want is some good comics, some good
Right?
TV shows, some good movies. And you're doing that.
Exactly. Yes. Well, I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. I'm learning. So I can promise you this, every book I do will get better with everyone. Everyone I'm getting better and better and better. Wart the Wizard, my first one, it was cute. It was cutesy and it was all me. It was 100% me. But I'm not an artist and it was my first one and I was really nervous. But then, I came out with Super Dead and that one is much, much better. And then I came out with Pirate Queen and the new Wart the Wizard is freaking amazing if you like fantasy type stories with dragons and everything. So I'm starting games because I'm also a gamer. So I started on that one and yeah, they're getting better with everyone. So it's really, really cool.
Mexican Iron Man says in a $14.99 super chat, Mandy came along and walked right into Comicsgate. When we were in a war-torn minefield with positive spirit and heart, my view is in large measure, Mandy helped co-save Indie Comicsgate in its infancy.
Oh, that is so sweet, Mexican Iron Man. Seriously. You done made me smile. No, that's so sweet. It was scary coming into it at first because oh my gosh, everybody was fighting. They were just being dicks. But it's calmed down a lot now and everybody seems to be, for the most part, getting along. So, but it was crazy when I first got here. It was like, whoa, what did I get myself into?
Psychodorf9 with the $2 super chat says, hell yeah, be the answer. And that's what a lot of us talk about around here. We've got author Adega out live and can chat. He has written multiple books. He just got with a publisher. You're doing indie comics. So many people are trying to fix the problem by making new things. And I tell people all the time, that's what we need to encourage. Instead of saying, well, Disney needs to fix Star Wars. No, we need to encourage new people to come up with new ideas and new stories and new IPs that aren't attached and aren't bought out by this fanatical rat with a piece of cheese called Star Wars.
Well, I mean, exactly. And it could be done. I mean, let's go back and look at like Clerks, right? That had like almost no budget. I think if I remember correctly, he sold his comic book collection to actually fund making that movie. And to me, that is one of my favorite movies of all time. It'll go down to me as a complete classic movie. And yeah, so you can do it for a small budget. Now, personally, I have no idea how to do any of that, but I know that there are people in the community that are very, very, handy with editing and with making stuff like that. So, fingers crossed that eventually somebody will be like, you know what? Piss on this. I'm doing it. And then they'll make something awesome. So, because I know it could be done. I just don't know how. But I know there are people that do. So, yeah, we need new stuff. I mean, Disney's not going to give us anything anymore. They have pretty much said they don't like us. They hate us. The Force is female, all that.
Yes.
So, I mean, they don't, because I'm a female and I hate the new Star Wars. I think it's garbage. I think it is it doesn't make sense. They've changed all the characters, what they would like. There's no way Luke would try to kill his nephew. What? And he hadn't even done anything yet. I can feel the Force in him, and it's dark. And so, what?
He looked pervy too. They made him look real pervy when he did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's sneaking in his nephew's like little tent or whatever, staring over him while he's sleeping. That is pervy. That's
Yeah.
weird. If I woke up and saw an uncle standing over me, I would be really concerned. I'd be like, Mom, that wouldn't be okay with me. So, yeah, they turned him into this really weird guy living on an island, drinking booby milk out of aliens. And no, that's not okay. There's nothing okay with what they've done with the new Star Wars. But like I said, hopefully somebody will, with the knowledge, will be like, you know what? I think I could make something amazing and just go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. It'll be awesome. Because I know I would, if somebody funded something like that, like on Indiegogo or something like that, and they were trying to fund it, I would put money into it with no question asked. I would put, $50-$60 into it to, make a movie, make something that's good, and then maybe you can get it at a film festival or something. And then, go from there.
Yeah.
Start making good stuff.
I just got the was it Dark Jedi comics from like the 90s, because that's what you have to do if you want to read something good. You gotta buy the old shit. The go back to the 90s with Marvel, and you're looking at the Star Wars Marvel comics, and you got Luke turning to the dark side and coming back and all kinds of stuff that's like old stuff from the 90s.
Exactly. Going to the dark side so he could learn about it, and then he comes back. Yeah, no, it was amazing, right? It was so good back then. But they don't have any of those people working anymore. Now it's it's the females. It's and I hate that because I'm a girl. But these ladies are dicking it up. I think the problem is it's not because they're female. It's because they never loved the IP to begin with. It's easy to destroy something that you never loved and you never understood.
Or cared
and that's
about
what they're doing.
Red. Yeah,
right. Exactly. They could care less. It's about, making the money. They don't care about the characters that a lot of us actually love. So they're just gonna, it's trying to force that feminism is good. And no, even normal girls aren't buying into that. Feminism is a joke. It is.
And
the new wave.
Brandon Wolf says, if the Force is female, then it is the Nurse Ratchet of female. Sounds like my services are in order. Long live the fighters. Long live the fighters. Brandon Wolf and Rod Thunderheart says, Mandy, oh my God, you're on Loki's Mornings of Madness. Loki, you rock. Damn, I need to get up more.
Hey, Rod.
And Pat Steven Seagal Gaming Reactions with $2 Canadian Super Chat says, hi, Mandy, number 2. Hi, Mandy, boss number 2. Cough. Venom cover.
Hey, Pat Steven Seagal. How are you, love bug? He's such a good intern. I like him.
I thought Loriana called him a pain in her ass.
He probably is a pain in her ass. He probably is. I can see that.
He is great on our Tuesday night roundtables. Fat Steven is absolutely wonderful. Keeps us laughing, especially when he's telling us to get his pies out of the oven.
I like his, I think it's Spider-Gwen that he uses, and it's got the body, Spider-Gwen's body.
Yeah, but his head.
But it's his head, and he's still got the beard on, and it's so, because you're looking at the body, and you're like, yeah, all right, and then it's like, oh, no, that's not right.
That's not right. Yeah, that's not right.
It cracks me up, though, because the body is so on point, and then he's like, it's got the big beard. It's great.
So I've got to ask. I know the answer, but I don't know if all of the chat knows. The accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Georgia.
All right, Georgia.
Georgia Beach.
I grew up in the South. I grew up in I grew up in Texas. Saying y'all, how y'all doing?
Hey y'all,
how y'all doing? and yeah. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? And it slips sometimes. Sometimes not a lot of people know it, but then they, I'll be talking or something, and they'll hear something, and oh, he's Southern boy.
I could hear it in your accent. I knew you weren't as Southern, like as far south as like I am, but yeah, I could definitely tell that you had a little Southern, because Yeah, you can tell a Texas accent sometimes.
We always get a lot of hate. Like we're the biggest ists and the obes, and oh, you're from the South? Wow, okay, well
I
you're
know. I know, and it's so not like that here. And I've tried to tell people that because okay, like if you go up to or California or you go to New York or you go to somewhere where there is a lot of money, right? I do feel like it is very much segregated, but it's not segregated by race necessarily. It's segregated by money. You either live really, really, really well or you live really, really, really crappy. But when you get into the deep South, we all live around each other. We all making the same amount and stuff. So there's not a lot. There's everybody just lives. It's not like the past of the South. There's like no racial tension here where I live. There's none. Everybody gets along great. It's like the rest of the world, the crazy shit that's going on in the rest of the world doesn't happen here, which is great because we don't have feminists yelling at you for opening doors. If you open a door, everybody's like, oh, thank you. You can say Merry Christmas to somebody and they don't get offended. You can be polite because it's the South. Everybody is polite here. So, I mean, don't get me, I'm sure there's an asshole or two about, but most of the people are just, just trying to go to work and pay for their shit, so it's great.
Yeah, trying to go to work, do their job. Last year that Baby It's Cold Outside got canceled.
It did. Oh Lord.
I was driving down the road in the local radio station here. I'm not in the South at the moment. I'm more middle Bible Belt of the United States.
Gotcha.
But they put it on anyway. They said the top #1 canceled song on the charts. Here it comes, Baby It's Cold Out. And I was like, yeah, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. DJ, for being like, we're going to play it anyway.
Exactly. And that's how it is here as well. They don't, all right, it's canceled. Oh, well, we're still going to do it though. Cause that's the South. You typically don't tell us what to do or we act like assholes. So, it is what it is. But yeah, that I will say though, as far as Christmas song goes, if they were going to cancel one, that's one of the ones I was kind of glad they canceled because I don't like that song. Not because I think there's anything wrong with it, just because I don't think it's a good song. I can't dance to it.
Yeah.
I like to dance. I like Jingle Bell Rock where I can dance.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything with a guitar in it too.
Exactly. So I wasn't too upset about that. I thought, well, that's some bull crap. But I was still like, oh, at least it wasn't one I liked, I guess.
So as far as the comic book scene goes, you haven't, you hear all kinds of stuff about Comicsgate. I know because I've been listening since the very beginning. I was listening to like Geeks and Gamers back when Germany had like 5,000 people before The Last Jedi. And his trailer reaction for Last Jedi when he was like, oh my God, Ryan Johnson's a genius. I remember that. I remember seeing that. That was what made me get into YouTube with those trailer reactions and seeing all that there's so much just like about the fandom, about Comicsgate, about everything. Oh, well, it's just a bunch of guys and they're all misogynistic and they're all running around. And you haven't been treated like that at all, have you?
No, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. In fact, I would say as a woman in Comicsgate, I've had it a little bit easier. People are, I haven't experienced any of that. There's assholes. I've had idiots aggravate me, but it's not because I'm a girl in Comicsgate. It's because they just didn't like me. So they were going to be a dick to me, but it had nothing to do with me being a female. It's just, they're just assholes. Yeah, they're just a dick. They don't like me. And okay, can't be everybody's cup of tea, right? But no, Comicsgate has not been anything like that. And I don't know a single woman in Comicsgate that says it's like that. Like, because, I stream with Charlie's London and I stream with Fizz Giggity Piper sometimes. And they've never experienced that. None of us have ever. In fact, guys are probably more willing to help us than they are their other guys, so I don't, That's bull crap. I think that came from a certain group that tend to be a little anti girls, but they don't speak for the whole of comic skate, and they never have, and they never will. So, but I think that's maybe where that comes from. Is, the squeaky wheel gets the oil type thing. They were the squeaky wheel. They were the ones yelling the loudest. So it kind of, but it's not like that at all. It's not. It's just not.
Well, I'm glad because you hear all kinds of stuff. You hear stuff coming from like mainstream comics. Whoa, the male gaze is horrible. Shit, we have a show called we have a part of the show on Tuesday called The Male Gaze, where we look at beautiful comic book women, where we look at their pictures, we look at cosplay, we look at all of it, because it's something to be admired. It's something to be it's something to be held up. It's not something to be trashed and run underfoot because,
well, you can't look at women. Well, you cannot look at women. Mandy, the boys cannot look at you. You must turn off your camera right now. The boys cannot look at you because then they would be gazing at the feminine form, and that is bad. That is so bad.
And that's the thing, though. Women like the male gaze. It doesn't, unless you're one that doesn't ever get it, and then you get mad because other girls get it and you don't. I mean, because okay, for example, catcalling, right? That I know that's a big one right now, that men shouldn't catcall. If I'm walking down the sidewalk and somebody's like, "Dang, girl, you look good." Damn, that puts a little skip in my step. Like, yeah, all right, I'm out here doing it today. Yeah, So it doesn't. But again, if I never got that, I probably would get angry about, why are they yelling that at girls? No, it's a compliment. It makes you feel good. It's like, I don't get it, except for the fact that they must not get any kind of male gaze. They watch them watching other women, and then they're like, well, they never do that for me, those sick effers, and then they go on this whole, there's nothing wrong with the male gaze. It's a human reaction. You're not going to change it. Men are always going to look at women that they find pretty. Always. You're not going to change that. We are attracted to beauty. And of course, everybody's definition of beauty is different, but everybody is going to look at something they find beautiful, right? That's what you do.
Yeah. And beauty is all up to the eyes of the beholder.
Exactly. It could be, something that I'm not into. Somebody else could say and be like, that is the best effing thing I've ever seen in my life. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't see it. I mean, have you ever dated like a girl, and then after you've been broken, you were like in love, you know what I mean? But then like a year after you break up, you're like, what was I thinking? What? They're not even cute. What was I thinking? That type of thing. I mean, so, and, it changes what you find beautiful. What you find beautiful one day, you might not, a year later, it changes. But yeah, everybody's into different stuff. And taking away the fact you can't look at things that you find beautiful is stupid. It's dumb.
Pat Stevens called double bag it, blow that shit up. Some of us.
Double bag it.
Oh, that was something that was going on last night on the round table. Was our resident expert of all things female, 24/7 fusion. Every time we'd put up a scantily clad cosplayer, blow that shit up, Loki. Okay, all right, blow that shit up. And then he was talking about double bagging it.
Sometimes it's safe to double. If you don't know where it's been, it's safe to double bag, I think. I
just don't go near it. If it's not safe, I just don't go near it. I had a friend back in high school. And everybody knew if he dated it, you didn't go near it. There wasn't any double bag it or triple bag it or not. There was don't touch it with a pole. Don't touch it at all. Because you're going to walk away with gunna herpes syphilis or something something Ajax can't take off.
Oh, no. That would be an awkward Dr. Trip, wouldn't it? That would be awkward.
Well, I got my friend. I can't believe I'm about to tell this story. my best friend, my brother that I grew up with, we were friends since we were diapers. I was on the way home to Dallas from Houston with my baby girl. She was less than a year old. And we had stopped by his barbecue picnic lunch thing, and everybody was there. The whole old gang was there. I'd moved, so I couldn't hang out with all of them. And I left. I couldn't stay. I was like, hey, I gotta go. I gotta get on the road. Gotta get back. And I get a call about an hour from Dallas saying I messed up. And I was like, what did you do? And he goes, I banged Gary's old lady. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Oh my God. And I'm like, dude, you need to go to the doctors. And this is the guy. You didn't touch anything after him.
Right.
And I'm like, you might have that new thing. And he goes, what? And I'm like, yeah, bro, it's called Mexican tick. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I heard about it because I was working in the prison at the time. I was like, it's going around all the prisons right now. It's called Mexican tick. That's the nickname. I can't remember. It's like, gonna hurt, but what's it? And it goes in and it stops you from ever being able to do anything again. And he's like, no. So he goes to the doctor. He really goes to the doctor and gets himself checked out. And the doctor's like, yeah, you're fine. You're fine, son. And he goes, doc, thank you. I thought I had that new thing. Mexican tick. And he goes, Mexican tick. And he goes, yeah, it gets in there and you can't ever do anything ever again. And he goes, son, someone's been playing with you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
That is great.
So yeah, he calls me, you son of a bitch.
He was probably like hyperventilating on the way up there too, because you take that away from a guy, you just took away his life force, basically. You know what I mean? So he was probably like trying to catch his breath and stuff on the way there. That's evil.
Well, we've been brothers. I was raised.
Yeah, you have to mess with them. You have to. You have to. Yeah.
And Brandon Wolf, the only way to stop a male gaze is to go that will blind men instantly. When in doubt, abstinence. Glad I'm not dating in this day.
Oh, I know. Oh gosh, I know. I couldn't even imagine. Be a nightmare.
To date today?
Yeah, it would. I would hate to go to school today too, though. I would hate to be in school during with modern technology. I liked it better where if you were trying to catch somebody talking shit, you called them on three-way. And
had your friend talk to him.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, what do you think about Mandy? Oh, that bitch. That
exactly.
Bitch.
And then,
what?
Yeah, and then you bust in. I'm like, I hear you, bitch. So, but
I'm
now,
tomorrow at school.
Exactly. I'll cash me outside. How about that? Yeah. So.
Psychodorm 9, Herpa gun of syphilis, 2 shots, pills, and a stern talking to. And Valiant Renegade with $10 super chat. Mandy in the morning, what? Yes, the modern hard left culture seeks to erase even gender in art. Hence our modern comic books. Every healthy aspect of societal relationship they want to destroy.
They do. They are taking away any sign of femininity from women. All of the women now, I say they look like potatoes because they remind me of a Mr. Potato Head with the way their body shape and just their facial expressions. They look like a Mr. Potato Head to me. And that's what they're doing. They're taking away. It's like they want us to become all the same. They don't want anybody to be different. They don't want anybody to stand out. And even Dr. Seuss, going back to being kids, we were always told, be unique, be yourself, stand out from the crowd. It's not fun when everybody is the same. What makes the world interesting is people being so different. And they want to get rid of that because they know that deep inside, they're never going to live up to what they in their heads think they believe. So they have to bring everybody down to their level instead of just, being better. So
Yeah.
now we have potato people running about. Sad.
McKinney 90 with a $5 super check. Like, what? Good morning, Loki and Mandy.
Good morning.
Good morning, brother. Mexican Iron Man. The $24.99 super chat. Howdy, y'all. Hey, Mandy, it's your favorite Mexican love bug. Hey, Loki. Question. How big a backer I gotta be for next pirate to intro new character, sexy pirate, Mexican Iron Man, defender of Tortilla Island?
You DM me. We can make that happen.
She said she can make that happen.
We can probably make that happen. If nothing else but a print, I could do that. I could make that happen for you.
The defender of Tortilla Island, Mexican Iron Man. I've got to see that. Mike, if she does that for you, you got to share it. You got to share it. I got to see that. And $5 Canadian super chat from Rod Thunderheart. Mandy, so awesome to see you. Again, Loki, you're freaking rock. Thank you, sir. And I will get up more for you, my man. Thank you, Rod Thunderheart.
So good to see you too, Rod. This is awesome. You have an amazing chat.
This chat makes the morning. This chat, it's not me, Mandy. It's not me. People can say it's me, but Loki, you're a leader. No, it's the chat. It's the chat. It's these lovely people that are here every day. Speaker for the Dead, Keely Chow, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Mags with the $1.99 super sticker, and it's a heart. Thank you so very much, Mags.
Hey,
Mags is
Mags.
absolutely awesome.
She is.
Project Storytime. We are pretty special.
We are.
Please back Pirate Queen. Thank you, Purple. Purple has been throwing your links out.
Thank you so much, Purple.
Do people have a second chance at Pirate Queen, or is that done? Is it over?
Well, it is over for now, but we will be doing Pirate Queen 2. We will be offering the first one again. I have my website as Stepman Comics. When they come in, any extras that I have over after fulfillment is done, I will usually throw those up on stuntmancomics.com. So you can buy it directly from there. I won't do it though until after all of my backers get theirs. But then once all the backers have theirs, I'll put my extras up and you can get it that way. Or you could wait until the next campaign and I will do probably like a little bundle pack or something where you could also get the first one as well as the second.
I love those. So. I love those. That way, if you did miss and you're like, oh man, I totally missed out. I just found out about Pirate Queen and I've totally missed out. Well, when the second book comes out, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can get the first book too in a bundle pack. I love that. I love it.
Yes, I had to do that with the second Graveyard Shift because I wasn't here for the first one. So, but I came right as he was starting his the second one. So I jumped on that and went on and got the first one with it because I'd missed it. And I was sad. So I'm hoping Billy Tucci did the same thing with Zombie Samba. I think I read that he was about to start the second one of that, and I missed the first one. And I didn't want, I could have probably asked him, does he have an extra I could buy? But I didn't want to aggravate him because he's Billy Tucci. So I'm just waiting now and hoping that he puts it up on the second campaign. If he does it, then I'm going to harass him, be like, do you have another? I want the first one. Can I buy it? So, but yeah, I love when they do that because a lot of times you do end up missing these campaigns and you don't mean to. I've had about 3 now that I swore I had backed. Like I literally thought I'd done it. And then I went to look after it closed and I was like, I backed that, right? And then I didn't. And it's like, really? I thought I did it. So I do that all the time. So I'm very grateful when people offer, another chance to get their books.
Yeah. I missed. I don't order a lot. I don't. And that's probably, I probably need to order more. I got your book. I got Chino. I backed Alien Alamo. I backed 2 of Ethan's. I got the original Cyber Frog with the foil cover. That was like old school. That was when he first. It was like I think the first week of his campaign when he was.
Yeah, the chromium covers.
Yeah, it's chromium.
That I don't think it was available when I ordered mine. I don't think that one was available anymore because he was well into that campaign when I got here. But I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I loved it. So, but yeah, I think I missed out on the Chromium one.
But it's cool you get a second chance, even if you
You
don't
do.
get like the exact version. Like I couldn't get the triple X version of your book. Obviously, I didn't get a chance to do that. But maybe one day I'll find it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day I'll be looking around on eBay or something, and maybe I'll find it. I don't know, but at least I've got your book. I got your book, and getting to back and getting to support independent content creators. That is one thing I keep pushing, and I keep telling people we need to do stuff like this. New authors like Adega Outlaw, who wrote Evolution, got it published it himself. Now he's got a publishing company. He's part of actual publishing company. Success stories like that. Kai came out with a really cool book. That there are authors, and there are comic book creators, and there are people making video games, people wanting to make movies in Georgia. Doing
Exactly.
getting that Georgia peach money, a new side hustle that has nothing to do with Hollywood. And these are the people we need to support, because Hollywood and Disney and these companies, they're not changing.
No, they're not going to change. No, they're completely happy with how things are going. And if they were smaller companies that were doing this, their time of being able to do it would be much, much shorter. But let's be reasonable. Disney ain't hurting for money. They could play this shit out for 20 years of doing this and losing money, and it ain't going to matter. It doesn't matter to them. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we have to start making our own stuff. They have too much money. It's almost like they're too big to fail. Until it starts hitting their bottom line, they're not going to stop. They don't care. They're going to have to clean house and get all of these woke, insane people out. And I don't think it's not worth the fight to get them out, because they would be, if you tried to fire one of the females, they would turn it around to, oh, they fired me because I'm a girl, and now I'm going to sue for millions of dollars, and then they're going to have to fight them in court. These people they're disturbed. They're not right. They're goofy.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. They're goofy, and they don't see what they're doing. They don't see how they're wrecking. And we were talking about that yesterday. They've come out and said the reason why we aren't making new characters is because it does not progress our ideology fast enough. So we're going to take the established characters, the popular stories, the popular IPs, and twist them into what we want them to be, not what they actually should be.
But that's not exactly true. What they're saying is bullshit, basically, because they do make their new characters. We had the New Warriors, right? They made all new characters for that. It got canceled. Nobody was into it. Even they are. They're bankrupt with ideas. That's why they're doing it. They're not doing it because we want to push it faster. They're doing it because they shouldn't have these jobs. They're not equipped to handle these jobs. They're not writers. They don't love comics. They don't love comic characters. They probably only read one or two that they had to. So they don't get it. So what do you get? You get internet space gas. You get Trailblazer. You get snow, and I can't even remember.
Snowflake and Safe Space.
Right. That's the new characters. And you have people that can honestly sit there and say, oh yes, I make comic books, but when I was a kid, I saw Wolverine and he scared me. What? I don't know a single person that likes comic books that saw Wolverine as a kid and thought, oh, he's scary. I thought he was badass. I was like, look at him. Dang. He got some Freddy Claus type thing. I liked him. So, but that's who they hire. They hire people that don't care a thing about it. They don't love it. And again, it's just to push an agenda, and they can't come up with new characters because the characters they come up with, they're bankrupt with ideas. You get Safe Space. And that is the stupid. Oh my God. How stupid is that?
Oh, it's stupid. It's stupid. We went on and on and on about that Snowflake and Safe Space. Our chopper guy in the morning, the guy that does our traffic report, he went off on him too. That snowflake in safe space.
Did you just say your traffic reporter?
Yeah, we got a chopper guy, Chopper Dan. He hadn't been here like the last, I don't know, 6 months, but yeah. He comes by every once in a while. Doomcock made a joke about it. He's like, Logie, I can't believe you're going to do this in the morning. You're going to do a morning show. I can't get up in the mornings. What are you going to do? Are you going to have a chopper guy doing the traffic report? I don't understand what you're doing. And I said, you know what? That's not a bad idea. So we had a chopper guy come by in his helicopter, and he'd be flying around, and he'd watch car accidents and all kinds of shit and talk about snowflake and safe space.
Oh my, that is awesome. You need to get a dominatrix girl like what Howard Stern had in the beginning, where she's like, it's cold, real cold, but your ass is going to be pretty warm after I give you a nice hard butt whooping. You like that, don't you little maggot? I liked her. I thought she was nice. The dominatrix weather girl.
I hadn't thought about that.
It's an idea. It's an idea.
Well, thank you so very much. Thank you for coming on here, for hanging out with us.
This was awesome. This was awesome. Like I said, I didn't know. I usually don't watch. Typically in the mornings, I'm running around and I'm just trying to get everything done that I need to do. So, but now I know that this is happening. I will be listening to you guys in the morning while I'm getting ready and doing my day. I will definitely come and I'll be listening because your chat is amazing. You are awesome. And I've had so much fun. This has been great. And everybody, don't forget to check out Polly's channel at Latino Slant.
Well, go
He's
so.
Awesome. Go sub over there.
Polly is my hombre. And man, I'm so happy with how successful he has been.
Oh, I'm so stinking proud of him.
Yeah,
he's doing so amazing, and he's he's going to be doing the Spanish channel for Midnight's Edge and everything now. I'm so super proud of him. He's so fun. He's just a fun guy to hang out with. So I love me some Polly. So if y'all are not subbed over at Latino Slant, please do. And go check out the amazing, merch he has over there because he's got some awesome stuff. This shirt is super comfy too. It's awesome.
Mexican Iron Man with a $4.99 super chat. Tell Mandy about our Valhalla massage therapists.
What? What's happening over here?
Mexican Iron Man. In his corner of Valhalla, I'm sure there's some guy he's got doing massage therapy for him.
I like that. How do I get one of those? Is it possible to get one of those?
Just join Valhalla. Everybody's got their own little corner of Valhalla. Valhalla is what everybody makes it. So it's like the chat. I didn't build Valhalla. Anybody who says, well, Loki built Valhalla. No, Loki didn't build Valhalla. People in his Discord did. People in the Patreon did. People in the chat did. Everybody kind of makes Valhalla, and it belongs to everybody. So so Mexican Iron Man wants a masseuse in his corner of Valhalla, then he is more than welcome to have a masseuse in his corner of Valhalla.
It seems reasonable. It seems like that's a totally reasonable request to want, because I want one too. I need a massage. That would be nice. Maybe later.
I'm sure Mexican Iron Man can accommodate. I'm sure Mike can accommodate if he's still out there and he hasn't had a heart attack yet. But thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for taking the time out for your day. I love getting to do this series, Women of Fandom. The more the better. Because you know what? It's not just a bunch of guys hanging out in their basement playing Star Wars games or playing whatever. It's all these different people. It's not just Star Wars. It's not just Star Trek. It's not just comics. It's all of it. It's all of us banding together because they're literally just destroying
everything we love.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're going they've hit Magic, they've hit D&D, they've hit comics, they've hit our movies, they've hit TV shows. And every ounce of escapism that we have, they're trying to take away. And yeah, we have to, even if it's in the smallest way, we have to all fight back against that, or that is what it's going to be. And I would rather just buy indie books and read those and watch, I would rather watch a YouTuber than anybody on TV right now, except for 90 Day Fiance. I'm really into 90 Day Fiance and Love After Lockup. I won't give those up, but they're not woke. They're trash fires. So I'm sticking with that, but I've pretty much quit TV too, and I just watch YouTube now because we're the future. We're all the future. So, yeah.
Oh, shit. Mexican Iron Man almost drove off the road.
Don't drive off the road.
In the middle of moving. No.
Oh, that's even worse. If you're moving stuff.
You're going to bust the other leg. Mag says SJWs and the Neros of our time burning what we love down for the sake of their narrative.
Exactly. And I mean, if nothing else, we have to stand up and be like, hey, not everybody is this is it. Because if you're not hooked into like Twitter and stuff like that, you literally sit on like the outside and you watch TV and you watch, stuff like that. And you're like, wow, this is really where the world is going. Holy crap, this is weird, and there's nobody to stand up and say, not everybody thinks like that. They're just the loudest, So I think it's important that we stand up and say, hey, not everybody thinks like this. They're just louder than we are because they dicks. So yeah, always stand up and fight for what you love, fight for what you love, right?
Right. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so very much for being here. Everybody in chat, Mexican Iron Man, Larry, Purple Valkyrie, Adega Outlaw, Latino Slant, Don't Be a Woke, so.
Right.
Keely Chow, Roll Tide, Brother the Ginger Ninja, Mags, Rod Thunderheart throws out a $3 Canadian super chat with a fist bump. A pair doing a fist bump. Thank you so much, brother Peter Gilmore. Lady Mist, the guardian of the void, Lady Mist. I accidentally threw her off a live stream once. I was on my iPhone. That's why she is our guardian of the void, because I sent her to the void by mistake. And I felt so bad. Ginger Ninja, badass guys, everyone out there, my mods, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Chris Persian, and of course the one and only Purple Valkyrie, Psychodorf 9. Guys, thank you so very much. Everyone out there, take it easy, and we will catch you tonight when we're going to do some gaming on the PS5. I don't know what we're going to play, but we're going to play something. So everybody take care, and we'll see you tonight. If we don't see you tonight, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Take care, have a great one, and we will catch you guys later.
Bye, y'all.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.